Hey, welcome back to Real TV, and we are at the Spring Village Community Center, and I've got one of the members who are here. Good day, sir. How are you?
I'm okay.
Could you start by telling us your name?
My name is Daniel Iseldi. Most people call me Perry.
Perry.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chance, but I live down here with my mother-in-law.
Okay. You were down in this area when the floods and all that happened?
Yeah.
Where exactly were you?
We were living in High Road. That's before they meet the center here.
Right in the center here?
Yeah, down by the flat.
Okay. Tell me if you can do a recollection of what happened on the night of Christmas Eve. What exactly happened?
Well, most likely, before I go sleep, I just watch TV. So I was watching CNSY, and then my mother-in-law run out and tell me, well, it sounded like the river getting heavy. So when I came outside, the river was behind the house. So by the time I leave from them, coming back, the river then bust over and bringing the fridge to knock me down. So my mother and her boyfriend tell me look out because the fridge is coming. So we end up and take out all the children, them, and then we.
How many children are in the house?
I think about 8.
8 children, yeah.
Between 8 or 7. And so we run up the road, and by the time we run up on the platform, they were on bus out and then reach up on the porch.
Wow.
And when we did it now, we see when the boathouse break down entirely.
So the house went?
No, not the wall house, the boathouse.
The boathouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
So after we did it now and then everybody started crying, some of us start to run up the road, and then the water was coming down, so we head down the road. And then we had a guy named Chip, his wife was on the platform by them crying, and then they tell me to come up there, so we get shared up there the Christmas Eve night.
Okay. I just came into the center. How many people is in the center? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't really know. But I think it's about 6 families.
6 families in the center?
Right.
Okay. You said that you just came from the hospital. Anything relating to what happened?
Well, it's like a virus or something like a guy around, so.
What sort of virus you think it is? Because I noticed some more there sitting next to you.
There's something more like a flu.
A flu?
Yeah.
That is going around. And this started when?
Well, mine will start from Saturday.
From Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday night.
Okay. And when you say flu, what are the symptoms? Or what do you?
Most likely maybe get headache, my eyes are burning, I get sore throat, I get cold, weakness, and so on.
And which hospital you went to?
Well, I go to the Coastal Community Center, and then they send me down Shatterbelly.
Okay. And what did they tell you down there?
Well, they give me a lot of fluids, and injection, and tablets.
You think it could be from the water? You've been drinking clean water? What kind of water
Most
you been
likely it's
getting?
bottled water I was drinking, but one of the night I get up and feel real thirsty, and I didn't get none, so I drink some from the pipe. So they tell me it could be that. I will give me the.
Okay. Alright, I see the thing on the hand. What about you? You at the hospital as well too? I see you got that thing.
I went at the hospital, but I wasn't at Spring at the moment when the river and the stuff take place.
Okay. You wasn't in the area?
I wasn't in Spring.
Okay. And what happened to you while you went to the hospital? Same thing?
Same thing as him. My head was hurting me. I get backache, my chest, my eyes, and all sort of things. So I go down there and they give me some chips and injection and a couple of tablets.
Is there anybody else besides the two of you know that are having the same thing that is happening to them? Other people happening?
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people down here?
Down that side.
So, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. What are they telling you guys?
Well, they tell us to drink a lot of. They tell me personally to like keep away from the pipe. Don't drink the pipe
Don't
water.
drink pipe water.
You can use it for like wash your dishes and stuff like that. But don't let it get to your mouth. And
Who told you don't drink the pipe water? Who said not to drink the pipe water?
the people who control the villain tank up in the mountain there. The water.
They make people, or not
Yeah.
CWSA, not CWSA.
Because they say the condition of it right now, it ain't looking healthy to drink from.
Okay. And you went to the hospital when?
I went to the Spring Village Health Center and Friday.
Friday.
No, on Monday.
Uh-huh.
And yesterday I came back from Gyps because I
So from Monday to today's Wednesday. So you were in the health center from Monday to Wednesday?
No, I went back down the last night.
Okay.
Because I took it last night.
With what? What kind of pain? What happened?
My flu.
The same flu symptoms, right?
Yeah, the temperature raised up back.
Fever?
Yeah. So then the pants came back down. So I give the chips and thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. What you said? You couldn't talk?
I said he wasn't speaking or anything.
He wasn't speaking? Okay, can I talk? Let me just come and talk to you a bit over here if you don't mind. So it's okay. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm fine.
Okay, could you tell me your name?
I'm Sheila Jeffrey,
Sheila, where are you from?
Spring Village.
Spring Village. So you experienced all of what happened here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me exactly what you experienced.
Well, I was at my house and I had a child who has sickle cell and she was ill and she was in distress. So I left her big brother and I left her with her big brother and her little brother. I went to the shop and while I was at the shop, the rain kept pouring and the lightning started flashing very, very fast and very quickly. So I ran from the shop and ran back home, and while I was going home, I noted that the stones in my yard, they were like covered. And I've been living there for like 42 years.
That's near to the river?
Yes. I'm living there up to almost 42 years and I've never seen such like that. So I called my eldest son and I said, look out and have you ever seen the stones in our yard covered like this? So he was like, no. Then I went into another room and I took the two children that were in that room and carried them to our next room in the house. While I was there in the room, settling the children, my neighbor called out and she asked if I'm okay. And I said yes. But while I was looking outside, another neighbor ran down to my house who lived just above on the riverbank and he said, I am shouting at you to let you know that the water is coming over the bank. So I grabbed my little son and start running with him, threw him over a back door of my neighbor and went back for the other girl who was in distress. The sickle cell child was in distress. I had to call my son and I said to him, run fast. And
what time do you remember? What time?
That was like anything after 9 minutes to 10 around such time. So when I got back to my house, my son was there spinning and then I started shouting. So he ran out with his sister. And when we got to our neighbor's house, I just recognized that the water just passed by. So I got to safety before the water really touches me. But the water was very close behind of me. But I got to safety before it reached me.
What about the house?
Well, the house is damaged. I would have lost a few bits. But
I say a few. Tell me exactly what you lost.
Like my washing machine, it got debris and muck inside. It didn't get away. Because when we ran out, we have two doors. I ran through one door and my son ran through the other.
What
so
else?
we left.
Beside the washing machine, what else you lost?
My couches, they are dirty. I don't want to. All of the shoes that were on the floor, they washed out. I would have recovered some.
Okay, how many children you have living with you?
I have 3 children living with me.
And they're in school?
Yes.
What about the school supply and all that?
Two of them is going to school. The eldest one whom you just spoke with.
Oh, that's your son there?
That's my son.
Okay.
So he's finished, and the others are like age 6 and 10. He goes to Spring Village Primary School.
Okay. How does all this make you feel? How are you feeling right now?
Well, I am a child of God, and in everything He says to give thanks. So I am at peace, I am quiet, I'm just coping with the situation, knowing that I am trusting God and His word would always be with me, that says He would supply all my needs according to His riches in glory. So whatever I lost, as a child of God, I know there is still more to come than what I've lost.
You've been here in the center since when?
I spent 2 days at my neighbor's house, but just decided that I would come to the shelter because I do not want to inconvenience my neighbor.
Okay,
So I've been here like 2 days after, since 2 days after.
How has it been? What is it like living in the center?
Not bad, because the people who I am living with, they are cooperating and we are having a good relationship. We share what we have with each other. So it's like I am at home.
Okay. Has anybody brought things for you guys to the center? What has been provided for you at the center?
People, private entities would have been bringing stuff like Sticky Graves, KPMG, per se, that I really recognize. Dougie's Bakery bought some bread last night. And I really don't know the other private entities and what Nemo brought, because what actually happened, there was stuff that came in and the shelter manager thinks that it is not properly managed at the center, so the stuff goes to the police station, so we don't really know what goes on from here. Then Red Cross would have been bringing stuff also.
Okay, all right. So let's walk over here a little bit because there's some stuff that came in here. Do you have water? Some stuff was just brought here by this group of people, Empress and Louise and some others. Tell me, Louise. She said that most of the time the stuff comes in, they're sent to the police station, so she don't know what comes and what's it.
Okay, well, before we came, we spoke to Miss Michelle Forbes at Nemo, and she told us that the materials were needed at the community center in Spring Village. So we brought them directly here, and we're giving them to the folks at the shelter. So it's water, which has been donated by the Grenadines Partnership Fund, and clothing from the people in Must-See Clothing and towels, etc. So we're delivering them for the people
Directly. Okay, but you were saying that the stuff that normally goes to the police station.
Well, even when the shelter management team comes, they would come, they would collect this stuff, and they would document firstly, and then they would take them up to the police station, because what they're saying, they do not have a storage here. So it's preferable to store at the police station, and if we need anything in the center, we must walk to the police station to collect and sign at the police station.
What about water? If you need a bottle of water, like what?
Well, if we do not have here, we would have to go to the police station to collect the water.
Which police station is this?
Spring Village Police Station.
And how far is that from here?
It's about 5 minutes per se.
For one bottle of water?
Yeah, if we do not have and we need. If we do not have enough supply and we need, we have to go to the police station to sign and collect.
Okay,
So where's the shelter manager right now?
I don't know if she's going to work. I really don't know if she's at the police station or if she's going to work, because we haven't seen her for the.
So the shelter manager is actually a volunteer then? This is
It
not her?
seems, sir. Actually, they had a shelter manager designated from the Ministry of Education, but when I came in, the present shelter manager, she was volunteering from Red Cross's perspective, and then she came in with our past era representative, and the question was asked if we would like her to be our shelter manager and stuff like that, and people would have volunteered and say yes. You know, people would have volunteered and said yes. So she was then chosen as the shelter manager.
Okay, guys, tell me, do you mind? Is what this lady is saying, this is correct? What happened?
Yes.
This is what happened?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
They would stay. Okay.
Okay. Empress, how does this affect what you guys are doing? Because based on what they're saying, is that all these things are going to end up at the police station.
No, because your private entity will have brought along your stuff.
she
and
said
I
that
have
because
spoken to
we-
Mrs. Mitchell, Joseph, this stuff that you brought along and you chose to
Chose to
distribute
bring
them
it
to
here.
us.
So they
You
can
distribute them from your own private entity level. So they are not here from you or whoever. It's you who are donating them to us.
So they will be able
So,
to
so,
keep
so
them.
they will stay here?
Yes.
These stuff will stay
To
here?
leave them here,
Yes.
it's your choice.
Okay, who's going to be in charge of them?
Well, if
And
She is.
you're going to be in charge of them? Okay, all right. Okay.
From-
Yeah?
from
Must-See homeowners.
From Must-See
Yes,
homeowners.
Yes, and the Grenadines Partnership
and the
Fund.
Grenadines French.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys, I hope you guys, I know you guys are going to be appreciative of all that has happened. Empress, you've documented all the stuff that's how do you feel you see the situation here? What's going through your head?
Well, it's more heartening knowing that the folks who are in the shelter are going to be able to manage what is donated to them, because I share the same feelings that if there's a donation that comes here, that it should go directly to the people that it's targeted for, not necessarily having to go to another site where it can go, it can
For a bottle of
end up-
water.
Right, you know, so things like basic needs like this, I think it should be brought directly to the shelter for the people who actually need them, without them having to take any other step to go out to go look for what they need.
Yes, okay. Yes, you.
No, I was just saying we have some cold juices. If the little kids want some box juices, we have some already cold in an ice box downstairs.
Okay, you're about to say
So
something?
actually what we are saying is that as Empress is saying that we were here, it is that there are other persons outside who would have been affected also, but they chose not to come to the shelter. So what I was saying, my suggestion is not an accepted suggestion, because I'm very vocal, I like to speak out, and I'm very truthful when I speak, and when I speak, I touch cards. It is that there are persons outside on the riverbed and the river path also who lives upward. But what I'm saying, if they have to take this stuff to the station, what they should have done, bring what belongs to the center here, and they take what for the outside people, because it would be a central point where they could collect and do.
Okay,
They should have
all
taken
right.
those to the
Okay.
station.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right,
You're
okay, great.
welcome.
Okay, all right. Empress, Toya, how are you? I know Toya very, very well. This is Lorna's daughter. Empress, let me ask you, I don't know if you're aware that there's some sort of outbreak that's going on. Yes, that I was just, yeah, these two gentlemen, just, along with yourself, came from the health center. You guys want to share? I mean, we're just told it's a flu-like symptom. If you notice, a lot of them have the drips on their hands and all that. I don't know what's...
Well, you know, in situations like this, you know, you have to expect things like that to happen because people are living in close proximity to one another. And then, you know, this is not exactly the most sanitary of conditions to live under. So most likely things like that will happen. My concern about this is how to prevent it from happening, you know? And of course you're going to need some clean water. People need to have some clean water, soap and water to wash your hands, continually keep washing your hands. And basically, hopefully, some healthcare folks could come and give a little support to these different shelters. But it can spread.
Yeah.
You know, so this is.
Well, that's what they said. One of them went back to the hospital last night in pain. I was just told, and they said that there are people in the area, other people in the area. It's a flu-like symptom, and it's spreading. So.
But it's understandable, being if you don't have running water, clean water, if again the conditions under which you're living in is not normal, you have to expect that. We have to pray that. One of my concerns about this clean water thing, unclean water rather, is probably the spread of cholera. That can happen also, because my concern is, where are these people using bathrooms? You know, where's the waste going to?
Maybe you can just ask them, where's your bathroom facility?
Well, we have 4 walk-in toilets.
Yes.
And we have a bathroom. Yes, the 2 upstairs, they are in extremely good condition. And downstairs they leak a little bit, but we have to cope with the condition. For now, because Braxton would have already come in and would have seen what needed to be done, and I expect work would be done soon. And we have a bathroom, but it's not working because it was leaking, and they would have stopped it. So as soon as Braxton come in, we would have work.
Let me just say, approximately how many people are in this shelter?
25?
25?
26.
26?
Does that include the children?
Children? Yeah. All right. Well, there's some people who are really looking out for you guys, and I've brought all these stuff for you: clean water, drinking water, clothing supplies. What all they got, Louise?
Towels,
bedding,
clothing for men, women, and children. Some slippers, water.
That's basically it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna have a chat with the persons from housing, yeah, and find out what exactly they're doing. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Yes,